I mean, fuck. Dude, we got a lot to talk about today on Degen Fantasy. You tuned back in with Rocky Prop, Rookie Bet, Chef Rocky, with a little return of the Mac. Always starting out the stream so YouTube can't display us in Russia. And Double Down Dan here. Yeah, so we got an email. They're like, yeah, listen, we're blocking your content on YouTube. And I was like, oh, fuck, is Return of the Mac? And I go and I look, and they're just blocking it in Russian. So unfortunately, Vladimir Putin can't go and look at our content. But whatever the case may be, we're ready to go tonight. Starting out with a quick recap of the NFL draft, and we're going to move it into the Clippers and the Mavericks game, Lakers and the Nuggets, the Suns and the Timberwolves, which is really, I got a fat, beautiful looking ticket with the Timberwolves. And yeah, pretty much a full breakdown into what to bet on tonight for the NBA, the NHL, and also kind of like, just discussing how it's going thus far. Dan, what do you think was the craziest pick of the NFL draft? And I think I know what you're going to say because I feel the same way.
Michael Penix, probably. But, yeah, I don't know, man. We talked him up before the draft. I told you I thought he was probably the second best quarterback in the draft, period. So while I don't agree with while I do agree with, like, the pick, I think – everyone's confused about the Atlanta thing. I mean, Kirk Cousins is coming off of a fucking ACL year. Like, if you're 34 or 35 years old, however fucking old he is, like, and you're coming off of an ACL injury, generally you're not looking too hot for a couple years, or this could be like the downturn in your career. So I think it's a smart decision to take Michael Penix, but you just can't take him at fucking – you can't take him at fucking 9 or 8 or whatever the fuck they had. They had a lot of other pressing needs.
I think he would have came off the board if they waited, but they could have traded down and got some value.
Do you think he would have been – who do you think would have taken him?
I forget necessarily.
Actually, let me rephrase, because the Broncos took Bo Nix and they were at 12. That's a good question to ask. Do you think the Broncos would have taken Michael Penix? Or do you think they were – because a lot of talk leading up to the draft was like Broncos are all in on Bo Nix right now.
Yeah. It was the
so do you think the Broncos would have taken Michael Penix had he been there?
Honestly, I couldn't tell you. And I haven't really watched too much of Michael Penix. I've seen a little bit of Bo Nix. So I'm not really sure. So, I mean, this is just from the eye test. Like, obviously, from seeing more of Bo Nix, I kind of favor Bo Nix. I don't know. I just feel like that was a really high pick to take him. But also, everyone was like, what? They're taking a quarterback? I get it, dude. With Kirk, on top of the fact that, like, okay, even with his injury history, like, okay, he is 34, correlating to, like, okay, say if you get 2 years out of him, on top of you have Michael Penix, who can grow and develop under Kirk Cousins. Feel bad for Michael Penix because he's not going to get a lot of playing time unless, Kirko hits the hay for a fucking
bangs,
season.
baby.
Yeah, but
hey, listen, fucking Kirk is a good quarterback. He's a really good quarterback. I think he's like around the league. He's known as like a nice guy. I don't think he's not happy, obviously, but like think about it from like a team standpoint. If you think that the franchise quarterback is on the board, then you got to take him. I mean, that's just this is a quarterback league. If Kirk is fucking
Doomsday.
I mean, it wouldn't be a bad fucking thing to have a Doomsday. I say that.
Only option, but then you have Drake London, and then I forget who did they grab. Who else did they grab in the offseason? They grabbed Mike Williams or somebody.
I don't know. They got better. Revamped a little bit. They definitely got better, but I think like I don't know. A Doomsday, not a bad guy to trot outside. Like he's really not. Do you think they're better off if they take him?
I think they took the safe play and the smart play. I mean, yeah, you can have another wide receiver, but I mean, at the same token,
I don't know if anyone would call it the safe fucking play.
The safe play to have your franchise in good hands, regardless, rather than fucking having another wide receiver that might look like Quentin Johnston.
Did they? Yeah, that's a good point. They did fucking have probably the best defender on the board at the time. I don't know if a lot of people had him mocked up to take that defensive end. That's another thing I got to talk about with this fucking draft, man. We all these fucking they have fucking rankings, all these mock drafters, and some guy from the fucking Times Online hits like 47 out of hits like 30 out of 32 picks or some shit.
That's
like
insane.
All the good fucking mock drafters had like their worst mock drafts ever. So yeah, great fucking year for double down to fucking start fucking paying attention, start gathering information, and just have the worst information possible.
Hey, you think the books start putting out misinformation for people to miss their picks? Like, oh, JJ McCarthy's going to go 5 because
listen. The only thing, I mean, maybe, but the only thing that I based it on was the fact that fucking these guys, they have rank. They're like over the last 5 years, how accurate these guys are. Like how many picks they get right in the first round. Like he just had a really bad first round. He's the past 5 years he's averaged like almost 100% on the first round. So I figure he's throwing in all these trades. He's got to have some inside information. He had no inside information at all. There was no fucking inside information. Brent Donahue was just like, hey, guess what, guys? I'm just going to fucking pretend like I know shit and then butt fuck double down Dan. That's what he wants. He wants to butt fuck double down Dan. That's what he wants.
So did Joe Alt went 5, right?
Yeah, he went 5. Great pick.
Yeah.
I think that's a great
pick.
The Chargers had a great fucking draft, dude. Listen, I saw that second. Fuck you, Buffalo. I fucking hate being a Buffalo Bills fan so fucking much. We fucking trade out of the first round. You trade, and this is another goddamn thing. I'll get back to the goddamn Chargers.
They took a wide receiver, right?
Like, no, they took in the second round. They took Keon Coleman. Okay. I'm not mad about Keon Coleman. I watched him in college. I think he's good. He's fucking ran a 4.6 in the 40. I don't like there are quarterbacks that ran faster than him. Like, I just don't think like that's the fucking guy that's like, okay, we're gonna replace Stephon fucking Diggs with fucking this guy. So like, let me ask you a question. How much of a fucking bitch do you have to be to trade your first round pick to the fucking defending Super Bowl champions, the team that you can't beat at all in the playoffs? Like, this is one thing that has always boggled my fucking mind. And listen, we're going to clip this for fucking, we're clipping, this is being clipped for fucking TikTok because everybody needs to know that this is fucking bullshit. Listen, competitively, you don't fucking trade with your fucking rival. Like, what the fuck are we doing? It's like when the Patriots were winning like to every Super Bowl every fucking year, and everyone's like, oh yeah, you want to fucking trade spots with us? Here you go, take my pick. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Guys, you're not trying to help anyone else. Like, if the Chiefs want to trade up, that's what I'm saying. If the Chiefs want to trade up to fucking take the player at your pick that you should be taking, then take the fucking player. Obviously, they fucking listen. Whose scouting department are you going to trust? The Bills, who have not won a goddamn Super Bowl fucking ever, or the fucking Chiefs that win Super Bowls every goddamn year? Like, what are we doing? You cannot trade your fucking pick to the rival team. You just can't do it. So now they get goddamn who's the woman beater and fucking at the Dolphins. And now they get fucking Tyreek Hill part 2. That's what they fucking get. They get Tyreek part 2 without the woman beating. Like, this is great for them. They just fucking upgraded their fucking receiving core. Now they were the slowest last year and they won the Super Bowl. Now they're the fastest. So like, what are we doing, guys? You want to see Taylor Swift? Hold on, let me go. You want to see Taylor Swift again? You want to fucking watch every game and watch Taylor Swift in the fucking goddamn? That's what you want to watch? What are we doing? All right, that's it.
Wait, who'd they take?
Oh, God, sorry.
Who did they take?
That had to come out. I don't even know. The guy, you know who they took? I forget his fucking name. I'll pull it up right now. But the guy they took broke the fucking 40-yard dash record. Let's just put it that way. It was he ran like a 4.19 or 4.2 or some shit like that. That's the fastest it's ever been ran. So, buddy, like, if he goes to another team, maybe they don't use him right, but he's going to the fucking best offensively schemed team in the fucking league. And on top of it, he's got the best quarterback. I mean, it's just, you just can't help out. You can't help out the rivals, man.
Poor Dan. I feel free because honestly, I was kind of envious this last season, like watching Stephon Diggs and all these players like do so great. And now you know what, you can go fuck yourself. So because
now we're like, now you guys might be better than us. Honestly,
we grabbed. What'd you think of us getting Malik Neighbors?
I think that's a great pick. If Malik can stay healthy, he is the next dynamic wide receiver out of LSU. Like,
Is he
this dude is
disgusting? Yeah,
great.
Odell was the last one we took out of LSU.
Right, and that play, how'd that play out? That play
Oh,
until he got a blowjob from Bieber in the club. Like
yep.
he was
Yeah.
like, dude, he was great. Like up until he joined the Illuminati, great
Yeah.
fucking pick, great fucking guy, dude. One of the craziest catches we've ever seen. Like period. That was the start of like the crazy freak fucking wide receiver catches. Like whatever you want to say about Odell, like in his prime, probably one of the best wide receivers of all time. Still has a burst to him, by the way. Like,
Yeah.
even when he gets on a field now, when he's older, he's still got a fucking next level speed you just can't fucking catch up to. So, Malik Neighbors is in that same light, but I think okay, this is going to be hard. I feel like a lot of people might give me shit for this, but like, I think that he has a higher ceiling than Odell has. I think he
Damn.
is. Listen, I think this is Dustin Hopkins and like Stephon Diggs like mixed together, like or not Dustin Hopkins, sorry, DeAndre Hopkins and fucking Stephon Diggs,
That's
like kind of
phenomenal.
joined. The guy's like, I mean, he's. There's a reason why Daniels was throwing him the fucking rock the way he was. He is great. I think he's probably the most complete outside of Marvin Harrison Jr. in the draft. He's ready to go. He'll be a starter day one. He's going to catch the ball day one. This is a great pick for the Giants. I'm glad they stayed put. I'm glad they didn't fucking try to get cute and draft a fucking quarterback. I'm glad they're just taking, hey, listen, you guys are going to be stupid and take JJ McCarthy. I'm going to get the best player, the best wide receiver outside of Marvin Harrison Jr. on the board. So,
Yeah, feels fantastic. I finally have something to look forward to. And honestly, like they needed someone to fucking sell jerseys after Saquon's gone. Who's gonna buy fucking?
but
I'm not.
but you know what, dude? Like we went over Saquon's fucking stats and shit like
Yeah.
that. Nothing really incredibly impressive. Maybe it was because of the teams or whatever the fuck. But even when they were good that one year, he still wasn't going crazy. Neighbors
It
might
doesn't
be that
matter.
guy.
I mean, if Danny Dimes can start fucking giving him the ball and he can make shit happen, that'd be fantastic. But dude, regardless of the whole Saquon statistic thing, like it was fun to watch, and he was winning us football games, as many as we can, which was like 4. But yeah, no, the draft was cool, and it's still going on right now. I think the Giants just drafted who'd they get? I just saw
They
it.
just got like a safety, I think.
Tight end Theo Johnson. Yeah,
there you go, Theo Johnson.
There you go. All right, so segueing now from so the draft is fantastic. We'll touch on it more as we get closer to fantasy season, because we are gonna be buzzing around fantasy season. So if you guys play fantasy football, make sure you're back here to absolutely destroy all your leagues. Segueing into the NHL and NBA playoffs, it's been a fucking whirlwind. Did you see Russell Westbrook last night?
Yeah. I thought that was like a very actually, you know what? I'm gonna give him the props. I think that the coaching, maybe the head coach, Mr. Tyronn Lue, came by before the game and was like, "Hey, can you just try to get under Luka's skin a little bit? Like, can you just try to fuck with him?" And Westbrook
Russ is like, yep.
but like this is like why you can't tell a dude like Russ to fucking like go for it, because he's always gonna go next level with the shit. Like he's never gonna just like do what you want him to do. He's always gonna go above and beyond. And it's honestly, I think it made him look stupid, and I think it fucking really hurt the team. Like I thought they had a really good shot to win last night. The way they were using Kawhi, like I fucking but beyond the Russ thing, like I think it made Dallas better. Dude, they are dynamic. Like coming from a dude that has like not watched them at all this year, they're fucking good, dude. They're athletic as fuck. Like what the fuck? I had no idea, because I watched them earlier in the year and they were not not what I watched yesterday.
They were a little banged up early on in the season. They're trying to find that cohesive system to play, and like when you buy into your system and it's playoff time, like you can see the colors of like having a vet like Kyrie, even though it's so weird because it feels like he just came in the league yesterday. Like Luka's an all around like insane like top 10 talent in the league, and you kind of just the role players fall in line. And, you can play some competitive basketball. I don't think that this means Dallas is going to run away with the series. I do still think it can go either way, but I mean, I feel like the Clips got to respond next game. I want to watch a little bit of the recap, but I did send usually every time I hit a bet. I wake up. The first thing I do is I screenshot it and I send it to Double Down Dan. I had this was an easy one. I forget how much I put on it, but it was a 4-team parlay. Minnesota, the Rangers against the Capitals, who are about to sweep. Did they sweep last night, or was it about to sweep?
No, that's 3-0.
It's 3. Yeah. And then Colorado. Colorado was down 2-1 when I went to bed. I woke up and it was like 5-1, 5-2, whatever. Colorado stormed back. And then the nail biter one that I was sitting there watching, like, come on. In OT, Tyrese Halliburton floater and one for the win against the Milwaukee Bucks was the Indiana Pacers.
And that was, we'll talk about that in a minute, but like, yeah, that was a great fucking bet first and foremost. But man, Middleton wanted to take that ticket from you.
42,
dude. Middleton wanted that ticket. I want to talk about that game specifically. We'll talk about that series, but yeah, let's get.
That was a 4-leg.
Great
parlay.
ticket.
4-leg.
Great fucking ticket.
$161.
And that's a good. Hey, that's a good Friday night, baby. You're out, you're hanging out, you're not even worried about the bets. You got them in, you're good. You're fucking hanging out with your girl, doing some fucking wild shit, doing some fun shit, and then you fucking pull up your Bovada and there's an extra 160 in there, man. Great fucking bet.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Sir Double Down, my trainer.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Returned in game 2.
Here. Let me find a right display for this.
As even up this series, Luka Magic on full display.
Turn this down. I know you're getting an echo. Hold on.
And we're tied at 1 as we get set for game 3. Doncic misses the first
gap
for the offensive rebound and putback.
Fucking Doncic. Did you watch this game last night?
I did.
What is his deal with the fucking refs? Because the first quarter, I was like, oh, this looks bad. Like optically, like he's fuking throws up his hands every 5 seconds.
I don't know. It's just the body language you don't really like to see, and kind of getting frustrated. It's going to be a gritty series, and they had to really grind this one out. You're playing the Clips that got Kawhi and James Harden and PG and fucking a lot of they got Zubac and fucking whatever how the fuck to say his name.
Yeah, Zubac is like really playing well.
He's good.
Harden goes right at Kyrie Irving.
Fucking amazing in the first half. He was trying. I thought they should have kept feeding him the ball.
A stat that I've heard only a million times every playoff season. Harden looked amazing in the first half.
Yeah, I know, but like they really went away from him in the second half, and I was like surprised. Another thing I'm surprised about, fucking Derek Jones Jr. is fucking all over the goddamn floor, dude. He's incredible.
He's a great player. I loved him in Miami. He does it all.
Denver played really well. Washington played really well, but I just like the bounce from Derek Jones Jr. was like he's so athletic, dude.
Yeah, dude, he flies.
He felt he got
yeah, he really does, man. And fucking Luka is the most the passes. That's the one thing that really got me yesterday. Luka is like he's a scorer, but goddamn, can he throw that fucking pass, dude? The no look, fucking like just he's just got it.
His IQ is off the charts.
It really is, dude. It really
that Euro
is.
ball, dude, it ties so much into, like, did you play college basketball and you play it's so coach heavy at the same token, like, you can't really expand your role, like, even though it's coach heavy, damn, in the Euro League. I don't know. It's just more inclusive to like a culture of like passing the ball movement.
Well, yeah, because it's not like star based; it's more team based and shit like that. Which, like, if you're a star, that actually might be the best system for you to actually play it.
Because then you get the full rounded. Like you see Luka's game. Luka could if he played in college, cool. He can drop 32 every night. And whatever, and fucking knock it back, whatever the case may be. In the Euro League, you know, he always had the talent, but was able to look at that pass.
Josh Green, his corner.
Yeah, I mean, and they have shooting all over the fucking court, dude.
And Irving's gonna wind up.
And that Lively kid was great last night too. I did not know about Lively at all.
This is just that home court juice right here. The Clips need to steal one in Dallas, but I love PG's game so fucking much, dude. Everyone forgets about PG. I love watching him play. The fucking like the pure talent.
One of the only stars in the league that doesn't bitch and moan.
Yes. Oh, for sure.
He'll get slapped. He'll get hit. He just jogs back and he does his fucking job. I like PG too.
Yeah, his podcast is fire too.
That's their 3-pointer.
Kyrie's one of the biggest complainers.
PJ Washington right there. Poor
Washington's
transition
so
defense
good,
by the
dude.
Clippers. They didn't get enough guys back.
Look at you, Luka
Riley
is
inside,
unreal.
count it, and a foul.
Unfucking
Yeah, he
real.
was unreal last night.
Good look.
Tyree
Washington
actually
played great.
said he
They
felt
played
like
good
some of the young
defense, dude.
guys
They really
were
played good
nervous
defense.
in game one. So many people who experience it say playoff basketball is.
I'm gonna jump to the fourth quarter here.
Yeah, jump.
And a lively finish.
Try to get when the fucking they kick Russell out because that's coming up.
Back, shots
Yeah, it's right
A
here.
little bit. Yeah, do that.
6:44 left in the fourth quarter.
Ready to fire.
Yeah, Russ was
That's
like,
a
man, what
professional
Russ when
score
he
right
gets
there,
mad is
Roman
hilarious.
foul.
Get the fuck
Yeah,
out
it's
of here.
Offensive
Right here,
rebound.
right here.
Doncic, foul by Westbrook.
Get the fuck out of here.
Has
Then
something to
he
say.
shoves two
Westbrook
people. He
pushes
gets shoved. He's like,
him.
man.
Now Westbrook pushes Washington.
The contact by
Washington.
Westbrook. to
I
Doncic
like
is a
Washington.
technical foul.
Yeah.
The contact by Westbrook to
But he
Washington
couldn't
is
hold
a
the
technical
camera.
foul. Washington and Westbrook are ejected from the game.
Harden goes inside, lays it up and in. 21 for Harden.
Yeah, I
And
thought
cuts it to 15.
this was,
Foul
a
with
beating in the
17
second
points in
half, I
28 minutes. He's got 6 rebounds.
You know
as
what's
well.
crazy, Dan? Is
Right
could you
down,
imagine
lays it in.
this Clippers team in like
Irving looking for an opening.
2017?
Baseline jumper is good.
No, they'd be the best team in the league.
They'd be the best team ever.
There, but I do
Yeah,
think
they'd be
he crossed
incredible.
the line
But
at some
this is
point,
just
and some of that
Russell
is just
Westbrook,
frustration,
James
right?
Harden,
Look, and I gotta say, he's been the most consistent
yeah,
what?
Clipper
they'd
player.
be the best
today.
team ever.
Norman Powell off the
They'd be
bench.
the best team
Irving
in that
gets to the
era.
foul line, jump
anyways.
shot.
Can I ask you a question?
Kyrie Irving with some
How is
magic,
that not
and a lead
like
back up by 15.
last 10
Irving
minutes
is
of the
done
game?
after
You're starting
19
five
second half points.
on
He only
top
had
of
2 in the
having,
first
like,
half.
I don't know, like if you had a
Plumlee
nasty
goes
center,
inside,
like
banks it
fucking.
home,
I
as
mean,
we
Zubac
said
is
at the top.
Zubac is not
It's
really
like
that
game
bad.
2
Like
games.
Harden
Them
at
four and
point.
Zubac should be like
So
them
fans don't
four and
wanna leave. A
Zubac
couple
should
of them
be
left a little
fine.
bit, but
Like
they're
you
enjoying
should
every
not have
second
to
of it.
have
That's turnover
all
number
4 of those
19.
dudes in
Alley-oop.
Zubac and still lose by 15
And the
points. Like
finish
you,
from
or
You know what it
11
is, though?
points.
So
You know what it
game
is, like,
4
but
is going to be
their
Sunday
style of
afternoon.
play
We'll
doesn't
have
really
it
like
on
fucking
NBC.
complement each other too well. Like
Good-looking jumper.
Harden and Westbrook split because of
And
the
that
ball
will be the
dominance
Clippers' time
issue,
to
and
respond.
Kawhi is just
Sunday
like
afternoon,
the
right
best
back
player on
here
the court, but
for game
fucking all
4.
the ego won't get the ball to him, and he's a little banged up. I don't know, man. That's a
You know,
crazy
what a
starting
win for
five
them.
to lose to
Actually-
Luka and
yeah.
Kyrie.
That is, but I'll tell you one thing: a lot of people gave Luka and Kyrie like no chance, really, of getting like along and playing well together. But man, do they play well together!
Dude, I don't think anyone can go to Dallas and not play well with Luka Doncic. How could you not?
Well, Brunson, we could say Brunson. Brunson is a completely different player without Luka. I think Luka does mesh. And that's one thing about basketball. Like, look at the Clippers. You can have like all the talent in the fucking world, but if you don't have like the glue guys, if you don't have the guys that like try, you're fucked. Like you can trot out, like, yeah, that lineup in 2000 fucking platinum, you can fucking what's crazy is like you can have fucking all those guys. You can have all those fucking, and it's the same thing with fucking when LeBron and D Wade and fucking Chris Bosh got together. Like everyone just kind of assumed to write them in to win every championship when they were together, and they didn't. Like basketball's a weird thing. You could have talent all over the floor and still fucking lose and still have to go home.
What it is this. It's there's one fucking basketball. There's one basketball. So it's like it's not about like the one thing that makes a team. Like look at the Heat. When it's situational basketball. We need a 3. We know who we're going to. We're either going to Duncan Robinson, Tyler Hero, or Caleb Martin. And you said, but that's just so these players, even though they play well and they can play iso ball, or whatever the case may be, not maybe Duncan Robinson, but they know their role. So they're like, okay, that's situational basketball. Okay, you need a 3, and you're coming down the court, and you're the Clippers. Russell Westbrook wants the 3 because he's a fucking egomaniac.
Right.
James Harden is cocky enough to think that how you better look to me. Kawhi is just like mute, sitting there like, I mean, if I get it, I'm going to cut to the rim. And then fucking Paul George is probably the one you should give the ball to.
Right. But again, like that team doesn't, you're right. It doesn't make sense. Like that team together, you don't have a facilitator and you have a bunch of ball dominant fucking people that want the ball, that need the ball to fucking really cook. Like You can't trot them.
It's
You
just
just
not a
can't
good
trot
formula.
them out together. You really
It's not a
can't.
good
No,
formula.
you just can't at
Nah,
all.
they kind of at least LeBron, like when he makes these weird super teams, like he finds the right pieces that complement each other. I feel like the Clippers are like, cool, word. Your jersey was selling in 2016. Bring them in.
Yeah, but that's another thing. Like, what the fuck, dude? That's it. It's an old team, but I think actually LeBron works. When he was in his prime, that LeBron thing works better because when he joined a big three, he was by far the best player in the big three.
Yeah.
Like
No,
Wade was really good.
That was prime.
Bosh was really, really good. Like they were both really, really fucking good, but LeBron was LeBron. So like I think with the Clippers, you don't have like a lead head honcho. Like they're all on the same level. And you need like a superstar that's better than all three of those guys to be like, hey, fucking get it together. Like when we get down the court, let's fucking move. Like you need a LeBron on this team, dude.
Yeah, and it's that. But the fucked up thing is you have not a LeBron, but you have a LeBron. Who am I talking about?
Kawhi?
Kawhi Leonard is that level caliber of player that like he can go and be like, listen, LeBron took D Wade aside, was like, yo, listen, we need to figure out who's taking the last shot because no one knows what's going on. Same thing I just said is going on in fucking wherever the fuck in Los Angeles. They have no idea what the fuck is going on, but hey, at least they're not getting swept like LeBron. This is 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter of the Pacers and Bucks game. This game does go to OT. I'm gonna use the bathroom while you watch this, and I'll be back. I've been drinking a gallon of water a day. It's not good.
Another
Do you
offensive
think?
rebound for Milwaukee. Yeah, you allow him to play a much more physical game. Halliburton looking
Gotta look
for a
at
three.
it. You gotta look at it.
First of the night for Tyrese Halliburton.
You gotta look at it.
Your shoot fifth offensive rebound.
Sorry, guys, just ordering movie tickets. So, all right. So here's what we got. This was a fucking great game. I really, I was on the other side. I had a fucking Milwaukee Bucks ticket, so it was not a fun game for me. But what really impressed me, and when Rocky gets back, I'll talk with him about the rest of it. But what really impressed me, obviously, Middleton had a great game. Portis is a really good piece for like a fucking championship contending team. But what really surprised me was like the lack of Damian Lillard in the most important points of this game. He kept deferring to Middleton, and that's fine because Middleton was like doing his job. But what the fuck? Like, what the fuck is Damian Lillard doing? I don't understand. Like, why is he deferring? Like, he should be shooting. Like, I don't get it. Siakam looked okay. I think one of the like most interesting things about Siakam is that I expected him to be a lot better than he is. I know that sounds fucked up because he had a good game, but I feel like he has all the intangibles to be a really fucking like solid superstar player, and he's not at that level.
This was so clutch.
Yeah, that's a great fucking shot. What I was just fucking like blabbering about to the audience there. Damian Lillard was like gone. Like where the fuck was he this game? I didn't get it.
It was Chris Middleton. It was Chris Middleton. I think at the same time you feed the hot hand. Dame's like they know Giannis isn't playing. They're like, okay, we want to win. Shut down Dame. And Chris Middleton stepped up, and Dame knew his role. Dame was like, all right, cool. It's a Chris Middleton night, and he did what he had to do. This was a nasty floater and one to hit my parlay, baby. Let's go, Tyrese. That's why I sold your rookie card for $300, boy.
Middleton shoots. Middleton misses.
Yeah. I pulled a Tyrese auto rookie card.
I'm very proud of you, but I do want to say, very great job. But I do want to say, if you're a superstar and your name's Damian Lillard, and I get that you're deferring to Middleton, that's great. You're a team player. Like, I think you still need to have your fucking imprint on this game. Like, you still need to be doing anything. Like, just fucking anything.
Yeah, no, I agree.
And he just wasn't, dude. He was like the most ineffective I've ever seen him be.
I'm surprised. I mean, at the same token, like, so when they were down 3, they hit a corner 3, and they were down 3 with Pacers hit a corner 3. They were down 3 with like 11 seconds left, and they inbounded the ball to Dame, and the double came. And that's what left Middleton open at the top of the key to like hit a clutch Banks open off the glass fucking 3 to tie the game again before Tyrese. Literally, they threw the ball in the backcourt. Tyrese Halliburton runs back and gets it with a full head of steam. Yank, floater, cash, and
Yeah.
one. And fucking, no, it was a great game by the Pacers. I think Giannis is coming back soon, though. But the one series I really want to touch on is the one I have a beautiful display for. It says, Lakers are done. LeBron said, we wanted Denver. LeBron, I know you're LeBron James, but like, can you relax just a touch? Because you didn't want Denver. Who the fuck wants Denver?
I don't know, but
we'll get, listen. There's not much talk about the Canes, but we'll get to the Canes in a minute. Check
we'll
Siakam's
talk about the
points
fucking
average in the
Canes.
playoffs. You might be surprised, dude. All right. Yeah. So Lakers done.
Yeah, that's it.
Curious.
Lakers already booked their tickets to fucking Cancun. They're fucking. They're ready.
I'm curious. With LeBron James led team, they're at home, and I'm thinking, do you play the Lakers tonight to win?
No, not at all.
Because I was thinking, you tie in a little fucking $3 or $4 on the Heat and the Lakers to win in a little parlay. Heat, first game at home. Lakers against the Nuggets in a game where they don't want to get swept, at least. They at least do not want to get swept. So if LeBron could come out and do his thing and they can actually win one. Lakers are a good team. It's a fucking shitty matchup.
They're not going to win. This is a sweep.
At all.
They're done. No. Here's the thing. This is it. They have given up. And I think when we talk about the Suns, we'll talk about the Suns. But I think these two teams are in a very similar spot. The Lakers are fucked. They're done.
They're fucked. They're done for the series.
You see that? Look at to the right side of that. Yeah, good shit. That I figured Platinum would be on top of that.
Platinum.
That's not going to hit. That's not going to fucking hit at all. You guys are going to be crying because it's not.
Throw $3 on it. I'm not going to cry about it.
No, I'll throw $10 on it too. But still, back to the point. I would be really, really shocked if the Lakers won and didn't get swept. I thought they kind of got broken last game. I actually think I saw the same thing with the Clippers. I think they're going to go ahead and get 4-1 here in a minute. I think so. Yeah. There was a point in the fourth quarter last game where I was like, oh man, they look fucking broken right now. So I definitely loaded up on a fucking Dallas to win that series ticket. It's going to be it was a nice plus 105 when I got it, which I was really, really surprised about, but I'll take it. What do you do? What do the Lakers do? Like, you can't.
You win the game. That's it.
No. I'm talking in the offseason. If they get 4-0.
Before we get to the offseason, you cannot get swept tonight. You need to win a game.
Why?
Because you have LeBron James on your team. You cannot get swept in the first round. Go out and win one game and then go home. That's it. Right. So regardless, in the offseason, which is something that I don't want to talk about because fuck the offseason, because right now we in it, baby. What I'm saying is that you have Anthony Davis and you got LeBron James and you got Austin Reeves. I'm saying in the offseason, LeBron is going to leave. And
wait, where's he going?
Wherever Bronny goes. Wherever Bronny goes.
Who the fuck is picking?
And I
who
promise
is
you,
he's a horrible player.
Dan, do you want to have one chance to redraft for LeBron James?
Yeah, if he's 28. Not if he's 40.
I would take LeBron James over at least 17 of the top 30 players in the league.
Okay, I agree, but do you want him for $50 million for a year? Like, I don't. What the fuck is the point of that? That kills your fucking cap, dude.
Dude, I mean, it's the vet talent, one of the greatest of all time to ever do it. Top of the fact that if it's a team that fucking sucks, get some jersey sales, get some people in the stands. They make money, dude. People, it's more than just winning, bro. People want to make fucking money.
What's the difference here? Because I think if LeBron James gets 4-0'd, he's gonna leave. But if he wins one game, and the Nuggets go on to win the championship, I told you. Before this fucking playoff started, I said, I think this is going to be like a Golden State run for these Denver Nuggets where they're going to win almost every game in the playoffs. And you looked at me like I was fucking crazy. But this team is a fucking whirlwind, baby. This team fucking. And hey, listen, I stand by this. The Nuggets are going to win the championship. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. Minnesota's going to get the shit kicked out of them next round. Denver is a fucking buzzsaw. And that man. that fucking number 15 is a fucking monster.
But I told you this. I said if there's any team that can contend with the Nuggets, who did I say it was?
You said it was the Minnesota. Okay, great. I think it's the regular season. That's different. This is the playoffs.
I'm not talking. I don't even know what happened in the regular season. I'm talking about because
they played really well. I
that's
believe
fantastic.
I believe Minnesota has like the regular season split over them. This is the playoffs, baby.
I know it's the playoffs, but I'm saying, dude, okay, who's gonna stop Jokic? AD
Nobody.
and Austin Reeves. I think
nobody.
anyone. But listen, you don't have to stop him completely. But if you can shut down. It's tough because when we talk about Jokic, talk about shutting down the passing. If you shut down the passing, then he's going to score. If you shut down the score, he's going to pass. Whatever the case may be, if you can have Nikola Jokic have to deal with Karl Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert, I think they have the best chance defensively against him compared to anyone else. Anthony Davis.
All right, I'm calling it right now. Like I said before the start of the first round, I'm going to say
they won't sweep.
Like I said before the start of the first round, I'm going to say before the start of the second round, Denver is gonna win 4-1. It's going to be a 4-1 series, and it's going to be it's the first two games will be a little competitive, and then fucking Jokic, big J over there, big Joker, he's going to come out and fucking slam something on Towns' head like this, and he's not even going to be off the ground. And Towns might cry, and then he's going to go back home. It doesn't matter. Denver 4-1.
No. Okay. A question.
Yeah.
Who wins game one?
Denver.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was Denver, but I got a sneaky little inkling that, like, Denver's going to walk out of this LA series and be like, damn, yep, we're that good. And they're going to come in and they're going to face the Timberwolves.
No shot. No
game.
shot. Jokic. Okay, listen. I wish we were like an ESPN syndicated show so I could like pull up the clip that I want to pull up real quick. But they were up 15 points in the fourth quarter, and they called a timeout. And before as soon as the coach calls a timeout, Jokic up 15 against the fucking Lakers, looks at Aaron Gordon. It's like, get the fuck over to your fucking spot. What the fuck are you doing? This dude doesn't underestimate teams because he doesn't even want to play basketball, dog.
He wants to see his horses.
He just wants to go home, man. He might not win. He might get to the championship and like lose it purposefully so he doesn't have to go to the parade. I honestly, I would fucking buy it. He just wants to go home. Like, he's like held hostage in Denver. He's
who
Jokic is? I don't be here at all, dude.
You know who Jokic is?
What?
Jokic is the epitome of the French dude from Talladega Nights.
Yeah, he is.
He's like, Ricky Bobby, I would like to go home now, Ricky Bobby.
Please beat me so I can go the fuck home.
Beat me so I can go. And like, but he won't. But like at the same token, that dude, I forget his name, would not stop trying to win.
Yeah,
that's exactly. Jokic. He's like, you're gonna have to beat me.
That's good. Okay, I like that. You know what? If LeBron could beat fucking Jokic in a series, he might just retire and go home. He's like, finally, LeBron, thank you, I appreciate it. And he just becomes the most successful horse owner of all time. Like, this dude is gonna fucking win the championship. There's no team that's gonna get in this fucking dude's way. Honestly, like, as a dude that's pretty like private myself, I really like and hates people as much as I do. I really respect this superstar more than anyone else. I fucking like, this is the superstar for the dude that's just like, I fucking hate all of you and I'm just better than you. I love this guy, dude. He's the best superstar we have, dude. He's the best superstar we have.
I lost to Nikola Jokic in the NBA Finals with my team, and I still don't hate him. I give much respect. You can't hate him.
He plays fucking ball, man, and the guy's got the sickest goddamn shot I've ever seen, and it just goes in from anywhere. It doesn't matter where the fuck he is on the court, and it's always like a high arc. You're like, that's not fucking going in, and then it just goes trip, just right in the fucking net, dude.
Yeah, shout out to everybody when I was younger and chubby who was like, dude, you can't shoot a basketball like that. You shoot like a dolphin. And then I go to watch Nikola Jokic shoot a basketball the same way I do. I was like, oh, that's fine.
Difference is he's got you by like 3 feet.
Oh, that is true. Yes, I was just heaving it from the hip. All right, so just a little, like, I just want to look into what each series is currently, and we're gonna try to see if we can, be like, hey, well, what do you think's gonna happen now? So,
I did have a question before we jump into this. I know you're going right now. what do you like, Milwaukee? If you can't beat the Pacers, I know you don't have Giannis, but if you can't beat the Pacers without Giannis, I do. What do you think is gonna happen in the offseason? Because I feel like something's gonna happen.
Dame wants out. Dame don't want to be there. He wants to be in Miami. I don't think he's going to leave. I don't think they're going to move him. But I would love for Dame to come to
Didn't
Miami.
he sign a big ass extension when he got there or some shit?
Yeah, but you can always get traded. Request a trade. Hey, I'm out. I don't fuck with this green Milwaukee shit. I wanted to go somewhere that was nice. I played in fucking Portland my entire career, and you sent me to fucking
That was the
Milwaukee.
most baller move that fucking Portland ever did. He's like, "Can I please
Portland.
go to the fucking beach? I just want to go to the beach." They're like, "You know what? We're gonna send you to the frozen beaches of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Good luck. Have fun." Hey,
Yeah,
listen.
poor
If
guy.
your fucking superstar wants out and he wants to be a dick, fuck you, motherfucker. Go
A
play
dick. He
in
gave them everything. He was like, "I will
No, he
give
didn't.
you my whole."
He didn't win him
Yes,
anything. Wait. What the fuck did he give him? A lot of
on.
first-round exits? What the fuck did he give him?
No, he gave them all he fucking had with this shitty fucking team they built around him. Hey, here, Dame, let's give you 30 fucking 9-year-old Carmelo Anthony, and let's give you fucking CJ McCollum and Hassan Whiteside.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's a ring. That's a throw. Just put a fucking Beyonce ring on it.
Hey, listen,
No.
they gave him everything that he could have
gave him-
possibly wanted. Nobody wants to come to Portland. No,
I know.
Listen, no 6'9" black guy wants to go live amongst a bunch of fucking white people. Nobody wants that, dude. I wouldn't want that. That sounds horrible. That sounds horrible for me, and I'm white.
Ass.
That sounds god
Portland's
awful. I would
ass.
never want to live in Portland. Terrible fucking place. But
Yeah.
they still listen. I know they tried as hard as they could. They did trade a lot of things. They brought in McCollum. They tried to bring in more people. Dame was never successful trying to recruit people to Portland. Nobody wanted to come play with Dame, unfortunately.
I agree.
But yeah, like if you want out and you're gonna be a prick and not honor your contract, like yeah, I'm sending you to fucking Milwaukee. Like good luck, buddy. I would have sent him to fucking Orlando. Have fun. You want to go to Florida? You get to go to Orlando.
He would have done better in Orlando.
I don't think Orlando doesn't have Giannis.
Fucking my Milwaukee doesn't have Giannis. Dude's always fucking hurt.
But again, so we both agree that this is fucked. Like in the offseason, something's gonna happen.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna look at the UFAs up here in a minute. But so you don't think the Lakers can beat the Nuggets once, but the Heat beat the Nuggets beat the Celtics once without Jimmy Butler?
Nope. And I saw a really cool meme about
a cool meme.
Shut the fuck up. I'm old. Leave me alone. I'm 33. Anyways, back to the point. I saw a fucking whatever you want to call it. Jokic sitting at the All-Star game, waiting to get picked by LeBron last. And since that moment, LeBron is 0-12 against Jokic. I think that Jokic fucking really doesn't like LeBron. And I think he doesn't. And I think he's not going to lose a game. I just don't think he's going to. I think this is a point. He does not want to lose a game. I'm just going to say it. They're going to sweep them. And then the Lakers are fucked because in the offseason, everything's cooked. You cannot build a team around Anthony Davis because of his injury history. So you got to look. And if you want to keep LeBron, you're going to have to move Davis to bring anyone good in because you've literally mortgaged your entire future on LeBron James. And that's why I don't want LeBron James. That's why I would never want to trade for him, never want to pick him up. He just it's too much cap. Like, and this is one thing, like, and this is one thing, like, I really love, and I fucking hated playing against Tom Brady, but for 12 years, Tom Brady took like $15 million less a year than the top quarterback in the fucking, the top paid quarterback in the league. Mm-hmm. And he was the best quarterback in the league. So he could remain competitive. Yeah. Like if you're LeBron and you're but if you're LeBron and you're a billionaire, why don't these fucking superstars in order to build a big team, why don't they take less?
It's, I don't know, dude. Half of it's like, I don't know. It's a weird spot. Half of it's like, fuck it. We'll just do what we do. And I'm the top contract guy, so I get top contract money, and it's like an ego thing. I don't know, because like it's an unselfish thing to take a pay cut. and it's, you get other people on your, like being a billionaire like LeBron James, like dude, Sidney Crosby's taking a pay cut and he's probably worth only like 40 fucking million or some shit. I have no idea, but whatever the case may be, I just want to get into this real quick, correlating to what do we got for the whole playoff bracket. So it's 1-1 with Miami and Boston, and they're playing tonight. I'm a Heat fan, so I like Miami tonight. They're at home, but I don't think they're gonna win. Cleveland and Orlando has been a good series. Cleveland won the first game 97-83. Cleveland won the second game 96-86. And then when the series turned back to Orlando, 121-83. Almost got fucking 40 balled. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was a bad game.
So that's gonna be a good matchup tonight. I don't know who I like. I kind of like Orlando.
I think Cleveland wins that series. I think that was the one game that Orlando will win.
It's a 1 p.m. game today.
Yeah, I think Cleveland goes through.
So it's on right now. Okay.
Yeah, it's on.
Then Milwaukee is down 2-1 to the Pacers. Pacers won the last 2 games.
Yeah, Pacers win tonight, and I think maybe Milwaukee wins Game 5, and Pacers close it out at home.
This is the conversation. Oh, this game's on right now as well. Fuck.
New York. That was Philadelphia's 1 game. New York's gonna fucking win.
It's gonna be quite the night. Embiid just he does not look like he's fully healthy. Even though he dropped 50.
He's got Bell's palsy. Did you fucking hear that shit?
Where his face is dragging?
He's got Bell's palsy, dude.
From what? Stress?
I don't know. But he's again. That was the 1 game they're gonna win. New York's gonna win tonight.
Yeah, he's done. Sit him down. Let him fucking get over that. OKC. This series has taken forever. The fact that they're not even in game 3 yet, 3:30 today is gonna be cool. I wouldn't be surprised.
They need to hurry the fuck up, dude.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if the Pels make something happen. They haven't scored over 92 points in either of their first 3 games, but I'm taking OKC again tonight. Cash out my ticket, boys. Clippers and Dallas. Dallas wins back-to-back 101-90 and then 96-93. That game, too, could have been easily for the Clippers. Couple of weird calls. And then 109-97. I still like the Clips in the series, but last night's performance was not a promising tale. The Minnesota Timberwolves are smoking the team that everyone I'm so happy about this. Let's just give a round of applause to Minnesota for fucking all the dick riding we had to watch and endure all off season. They're like, they got KD, now they got Booker, and they got Bradley Beal, and they got fucking I just don't give a fuck. Fuck all of you. KD's washed. Fucking whatever. I don't give a fuck. Fuck all of them. And then the greatest series so far has been just a shit show to watch. It's been the Denver Nuggets, who you could have put money on them every night and won. Every fucking night. Be all over here playing. So yeah, if I had to parlay something tonight, just for what I was talking about, go Miami and LA, put a fucking $1, $3, $4 on it, just see what it does. Because I think the odds are plus 880. Fuck it. LA might try to avoid getting swept, and Miami might try to steal an early one at home while they can. Because I don't think this is gonna go 7. It might go 5 or 6, or it might go 5. We'll see how it goes. Dan's just a hater, but real quick, I think I have another little graphic because we had a whole list of topics to discuss today. Oh yeah, which team can make a run to the Stanley Cup final that you don't think can really make a run?
Wait, that I don't think can make it. No. I fucking think it's between Vegas and it's between fucking Colorado.
That's what I was touching on. Vegas. Yeah. I think Vegas can really make a run. So, do you know what's going on with Vegas right now? So, a dude on my hockey team works for the NHL in the finance department, and I was talking with him about. I didn't even realize this until he brought it up. So, in 2020, 2021. For some reason, there's a loophole in the NHL where if you have players that are high top paying guys and they go on LTIR or IR, long-term injury or injury report, whatever the case may be, that you can cut off some of their salary and sign players. So the Tampa Bay Lightning in 2020, 2021, they were, I think, $6 or $7 million over the cap. And then by the time the playoffs came around, they had all those players come off LTIR, and they had a team that was $7 million over the cap, whatever the case may be. With Vegas as well, they're over the cap crazy because they had a couple players that were injured, and now they're not. And so so they have a lot of teams that a lot of players.
That's fucking crazy. So they literally skirted the system, and now
They're
they have
$9
like
million.
a fuck-
They're $9 million over the cap. That's fucking insane.
That's
and then they
crazy.
picked up
That
people at
is
free agency.
crazy, dude. That is fucking crazy. So they're gonna have to gut this team a little bit afterwards. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
But hey, if it means the Stanley Cup,
I
who
think
the fuck
they have a
cares?
chance to get there. So we're gonna end it soon here, quick guys, because we're gonna let everybody go want to watch the games. Other than that, yeah, I think it's gonna be Vegas. What team has impressed you the most this season, this playoff season?
When it comes to the playoffs, for the NHL or the NBA, what are we
Both.
talking
Just
here?
pick one each league.
So I think in the NBA, it's probably been probably Indiana. I think has impressed me
That's
the
what I
most.
was
They
gonna
look
say.
really, really fucking good, dude. And then in the NHL, it's got to be easily Vegas. I think they really came out pretty strong against the Stars. And are they gonna fucking sweep the Stars? Like, is that what's gonna happen?
I have no idea. I hope so. I think my
I think
two
they
most.
might.
I hope they do. My two most impressive teams so far have been Winnipeg, just because just their fan base as well as like how they've been playing, and then the other team was I just had it in my head. What the fuck was it? Minnesota, Winnipeg, and Minnesota Timberwolves. They just
Timbs
look
look good.
fantastic. AD looks fantastic. Dude, he was giving KD the business.
Yeah,
Giving KD the business. It's been a fun series to watch. Just watching fucking KD go off. So I know you got to get going here in a minute, so we're gonna wrap up here soon. And yeah, any final thought? Who do you got to win tonight in any games off the top of your head?
I'm all in on the Knicks, baby. Let's go Knicks.
All right, and then I will co-sign that as well. And yeah, guys, it's been Degen Fantasy. We're live every single Monday, Thursday, and Saturday. Join the Discord. It's going to be in the description of our platforms or in the bios, depending if you're watching on TikTok or Twitter. Appreciate you guys, and we're going to get going. Enjoy the games today. Make some money. If you want to see some picks, check us out on TikTok to see what you can bet on tonight.
Cause what they did, they know was wrong. And all the nasty things you've done.